Alright, gonna work on a little Briggs again today. It's been about 2 weeks. You know, I've been wanting to paint it, but the weather we've been having in March, just, you know, around this area has either been snow or too cold. But today out there it's pretty decent. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start. Right now I got the base bolted on, the side bolted on, so I'm gonna take it apart. We'll get some lacquer thinner and degrease it, and then we'll tape it up, and we'll see how far we get. Alright, most of this stuff is pretty clean. This I've cleaned twice or 3 times already, so just put a little lacquer thinner in there, and this here will get whatever fingerprints or grease was on my hands or anything, just from handling it. You see, there's not even getting any dirt in the puddle here, so. Yeah, lacquer thinner has no effect on the body putty. Let's get inside the fins here. Alright, let me finish this up. Alright. We'll blow dry this, and this will be ready to tape up. Clean this up. Even this has been degreased about 2-3 times already. Alright, let me blow that off. Okay. I did this one last because this one's probably the dirtiest, if there's any dirt on it. See the puddle down here is getting a little dirty. Alright, let me give this a good bath and we'll turn you back on. Alright, we're all cleaned up now, so let's start taping it up. Alright, yeah, we're getting making good progress here. We got this almost all taped up. I think I just got to make that little hole there. But I'm sitting here, and I'm hearing something going on out here, and it don't sound very promising. Yep. Raining, and it's raining pretty good, so I'd venture to say we're not going to paint it today. So I'll hold on to this video, and then we'll get back to you, and we'll bring you out when we start painting it. Alright, it's about 2 days later now, and everything's taped up here. I got it out in the backyard and ready for a prime coat. Get that up there on a little pedestal, and it's down here on a bucket, and it's all well away from dirt, so the spray ain't gonna throw any dirt up on it. And then this, we got that piece sitting on an old radio, so that's okay. Alright, let's get some primer and we'll put the first coat on. I'm not going to set you guys up on a tripod and everything because I don't want you to get any overspray on you. So I'll just spray it up and show it to you when we're done. Alright, I got this stuff turned upside down and I primed it. And then I'm going to turn it right side up and prime that side, so you know you get on the bottom all the fins and stuff like that. This piece doesn't have to be turned over. We're okay that way. Looks good. Whole body looks good. Can't tell it's been worked. And this piece here, I'm gonna let it dry and then turn it over and get some primer on top of it. So things are looking good. Looks like you're getting pretty much glare there from the sun. Stay in the shade. How's that look? A little better? That's good. Check this out. There we go. Let me put my head in the way. Alright, there we go. Alright, we turned it over. Now we're gonna prime the top half there, so everything gets primed. That piece, I guess we can throw a top coat on there. And this one's pretty much primed all around. I mean, got a few spots here that I couldn't get, you know, a little light, but we'll give it a coat. Alright, we got them all primed up and everything. I'm going to have to turn this upside down so I can spray the blue on it. And this one here I'm not gonna turn upside down because that's the bottom. I'm just going to spray this blue, and then when I bring it inside, maybe I'll brush the bottom black or something, or you know, maybe just another coat of primer, because you're never going to see the bottom. No sense in wasting good paint on that. And I gave this one a top coat, and it looks to be hammering, modeling, whatever you want to call it, pretty good. And I'm happy with that. Let me get in the shade, maybe you can see a little better. There we go. Yeah, we're happy with that. So we'll let that dry. Alright, let me give this, turn this upside down and give it a coat, and then we'll give it a top coat and we'll be done. Alright, these two pieces are done, and I'm happy with the way they came out. That's a tough paint it's a tough kind of paint to paint because you know, you have to put it on wet, but not wet enough that it runs. Alright, I turned this one upside down, and we got the bottom of the fins and everything, so now I got to give this a coat from the top here, and then we'll be done. Maybe a couple coats. I forgot to mention that you guys that are painting and stuff like that, if you put the primer on, if you put the top coat on within a half hour, an hour, or after it dries or something like that, you'll be fine, you know, because you get a chemical bond, and that's what I'm doing here. But if you wait any longer than that, you know, like if you decide you're going to paint the top coat the next day or something, you might be alright, but you know, you might get paint separation, you know. Then you're going to have to sand it, you know. If you don't sand it, then you're going to get separation, you know, like you see on them, a lot of cars, you know, where the clear coat's peeling off. That's because they waited too long to put the clear coat on top. It didn't get a chemical bond, so I like the chemical bond a lot better. It saves a lot of sanding, and I've always had good luck with it. I've never had a paint job peel on me. So, just a little tip for you new painters out there. Alright, enough jibber jabbing. Let's get the top coat on this one so we can let it dry. Alright, got the final coat on this, and it's modeling a little bit and hammering a little bit, whatever you want to call it, but I'm not too happy with it. I might try and give it another wet coat, because when I did the water cool really came out nice. This here sort of just looks like a bad paint job, so we'll let that tack up a little bit, and then we'll give it another coat and see if we can get it to model up a little bit. That's the problem with the hammer paint. You know, all cans aren't the same. You know, some of them you get a beautiful job, and other ones you just don't. So, all right, we'll see what we can do with it. All right, we did the best we could with it. We got a good effect on this side here. I don't know how well you guys could see it, but this is what the whole thing should look like, and you know, it's just the nature of the beast. So you're gonna get a big Briggs sticker on this side, so that'll cover most of that. And then the flywheel and stuff will be on one side, so I don't know. It'll be okay. It is what it is. Alright, I'm gonna take these and throw them in the shed and let them dry overnight, and then we'll start putting it together, put the crank in and stuff. I really couldn't put more paint on there. I gotta save. I only got one can. I was gonna save it. I gotta save enough for the heads, so it's gonna stay just the way it is. All right, enough of this.